Why have we seen a recent uptick in road repellent in Korea? Which players have missed out so far in qualifier season? And if donkeys truly are stronger than horses, why do we call it horsepower and not donkey power? All of these questions and more will be answered in today's episode of StarCraft Today. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey, hey. This is StarCraft Today. After a fantastic first season, GSL ended with a little bit of a sad season finals. REGU versus Maru, what looked to be one of the sickest finals of all time, with REGU already having 2 GSL Codas wins under his belt and Maru having 4. It did not quite end up being the big clash between the 2 GSL titans. No, it became a relatively one-sided sweep, with REGU seemingly just destroying Maru with rather easy 1-1 roach pushes. Maru did manage to beat the 0-0 roach push that we saw REGU attempt on Nautilus, but then in the final game on Juggernaut, we once again saw Muda link Bane, a style that REGU has shown a lot of competence with over the years, and just kind of swept Maru off the face of the earth. A very disappointing season finals. Altogether, a successful season of GSL once again. Lots of good games. Couple of upsets in there, but not the final that we hoped for, obviously. Qualifier season has started with TSL 7, Next East, and the Super Tournament qualifiers happening in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. In TSL 7, if we take a look at Europe, we see 6 players that have qualified here, and the only Protoss representative this time is not Showtime, but MaxPack. MaxPack's really showing himself to be a player to be recognized in the European scene right now, as he's just one of the top 6 players. Now, if we move over to NA, we kind of have the usual suspects. Perhaps a bit surprising that Scarlet didn't make it. Perhaps a bit surprising that Haas did end up making it. But, you know, these things do happen. I mean, Haas built a couple of oracles and boom, all of a sudden he's qualified. In Korea, on the other hand, I think we had a disappointing sign-up list. We didn't really see Dark try. We didn't see REGU, no Maru. So we ended up with 3 Protoss players, Armani for the Zerg, and then Cure as the lone Terran. For the NetEase Esports X tournaments, we saw a bunch of qualifiers being held over the past few weeks. I believe there was 6 EU qualifiers, something like 5 or 6 Korean qualifiers as well. On top of that, of course, also 2 American server qualifiers. Sadly for the Americans, not a single American made it, as both MaxPax and Zest made it through the American qualifier. In Europe, we did not see a single TOS advance, as it was 3 Terrans and 3 Zergs. And in Korea, it was a little bit more well divided. 3 TOSes, 3 Terrans, and only a single Zerg there with Dark. This is honestly the tournament that I'm really looking forward to. If you're looking at the player list here, slightly better player pool than TSL 7, probably because slightly higher prize money and a little bit more EPT points as well. So that's a tournament that should be happening pretty soon, and we'll be starting with a group stage. Finishing off with the Super Tournament qualifiers, we saw the usual suspects qualify. Almost everyone that we expected to qualify qualified. Perhaps the biggest upsets were Parting not making it, losing to Special and Bunny in his side of the bracket. And we saw Zest, probably a top 3 Protoss player, not making it, losing to Zaun, the up-and-coming Protoss player, and to Armani, the Zerg player that we've also covered here before. So a little bit of a surprising result there. 2 of the top tosses not really making it, but we do have Zaun here for the TOS fans, and for the foreigner fans, we have Special. For this week, zoom in on Special. Special is a player that has lived in Korea for a very large part of his life. Starting in Brood War already, he lived in team houses. Then moving on to StarCraft 2, he lived either in the GOM TV house, he lived in team houses, and now at least he's living by himself. I do believe he needs to go back to Mexico soon because of his visa running out, but he is no foreigner in Korea no more. He is he feels very at home. He enjoys it there. And in the past few months, not only has his looks undergone a massive transformation, his play also has been. It feels like he's been taking it up a notch again. He's been maybe practicing harder or practicing slightly different. And I think qualifying for GSL Super Tournament really shows that. He also managed to qualify for TSL 7 through the American qualifiers. So he has a lot of cool things coming up for him, and I'm definitely stoked to see how he's going to be doing into those tournaments. Of course, we also had our 3 EPT Cups this week. We actually, in America, for once saw an American make it into the finals, beating out Solar 3-2. Round of applause for a man. Max Angel, also known as Australia, of course. Sadly, in the finals, he did kind of get blasted by Zest, but if we pretend that didn't happen, then the Americans have something to cheer for again as well. Zest winning the 10 points there, but second place for Australia. He's gonna be happy with that. He's gotta be pretty glad that it happened. Moving over to Europe, the champion stumbled. The champion fell down. Showtime took out Clem in the finals 3-2. This is the first time Clem didn't win in, I believe, over 10 cups. Big streak out of Clem, and even now managed to get top 2. So it's not like he got absolutely destroyed in round 2, like some other people sometimes get destroyed in round 2. Let's not name any names, but Harstem. That guy is so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. Just big stuff from Showtime. Honestly, fantastic series. Not the longest games, but very intense games. Just what we're used to from Clem, right? Very aggressive playstyles, and Showtime just holding on. Then eventually with a well-timed, precise attack, some solid harass, managing to take out Clem. Big up to you, Showtime. You broke the streak. Then moving into Korea, we saw REGU after he took America's Cup last week. This time managed to take it in his home country. REGU taking out Nightmare in the finals of the EPT Cup, managing to win a second cup in a row, but not really a streak, if you win in different regions. Not sure how that counts. You guys can find it out in the comments. Then looking on to next week, as always, we have WTL matches. GSL Super Tournament is starting on the Monday with, I believe, 3 matches on the first play day. And of course, there's going to be 3 EPT Cups as well, so that's going to be pretty fun to look forward to. That's going to be it for today, but not before we look at this week's clip of the week, where we have Hero Marine making some good observations about how to improve in StarCraft 2.
I just play a standard build and I try to get better. I don't try to find a way to cheese my opponent. But that's what people do on ladder. They just cheese all the time. Cheese all the time.
That's going to be it for this episode of StarCraft Today. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget, StarCraft 2 is free to play. StarCraft2.com. Get that game, download it, play some video games, and join the fun. See you guys soon. Bye bye.